What's up, everybody? It's Michael, or Penguinos007 here today for another internet historian second channel reaction video with your boys, me, and...
Nither 123.
Of course, it would not be a video without Nither.
His
Until
eye.
it is.
Oh,
Hope you guys are enjoying the content. I know we love recording him, right?
mm-hmm.
We got some Henry Stickmin tonight. Danganronpa has been finished, but we're going to do one more video on all the secrets. Hooray! Secrets!
Secret.
Alright, let's just jump into this video. And tomorrow afternoon, we'll be posting our thoughts on JoJo. JoJo!
Etiquette. What
Etiquette.
is etiquette? Morty, Lady Feathersham. Is pinkies out good etiquette? No. Wrong fork, Mr. Blackwell. Is it proper etiquette to eat M&Ms with a spoon? Mr. Druckmann, you haven't touched your sandwich. Is it about holding the door for a woman? For the last time, Mrs. Fairfax. Elbows off the table. Yes, hello. Can't you see you're interrupting our dining experience? How rude. All this and get cultured AF on this episode of In the Quarantine.
Right now.
How rude does your waiter need to be before you feel the need to say something?
That's a good one.
Right. What if they spill a second glass of beverage on you? First time it's an accident, I don't think anybody would make that a problem. They come back to get you your replacement soda. They trip on the first drink that they spilled. They haven't cleaned it up. They just immediately went to get you another drink.
Okay.
Fumble it.
And I go, I'm so sorry, sir. I cannot apologize enough. That's 2 drinks.
It's Mekon!
That's unbelievable. Let me go and get you another.
Wait, no, there's no
Would
fan
you let
service.
them
It's
get
not
you a third
Mekon.
drink at this point?
I think I would.
You think you would?
By the third one, I'd be standing up and going, what the fuck?
You'd be at the next table over like, put it down, step away.
It depends how apologetic
I want a
they
new
are
one!
after the second
New
one.
I
waiter.
have to imagine they'd
This
be
one's
fucking
dysfunction.
bowing
Defective?
at that point. So sorry. I cannot imagine how this happens twice.
What I'm worried about is, like, so if he spills a drink the third time, but then he gets injured,
He smacked his head on the table on the way down.
and so he's just lying unconscious on the floor.
Yeah, outside of the immediate knee-jerk reaction, like, do you milk it at all? Do you immediately suck it up and be like, hold on, there's
you have
bigger
to-
stuff going on here?
Yeah, you have to
What do you
suck
think,
it up.
Nither?
But then, what do you do if a second waiter comes out and goes, oh my god, this man's on the floor, but then they trip over the body.
Right.
And another drink. And it just lands, like, right on your crotch.
Right.
Do you then say, so I don't even think I would say that at that point. It's still like, well, the guy's still on the floor.
What are we at the
Does the
circus?
second dude also hit his head on the way down? That's the question. Because the second dude you can now be mad at. There's no blame, the sympathy shifted to him. Right?
Right. Yep.
At this point, you could be like, this dude's unconscious. Yeah, 2 drinks, though, bro. 2 drinks. That's on you.
No one in the restaurant is enjoying their meal anymore. Everyone's just staring in our
Right.
direction. This pants are soaked through and through. And then the manager comes out and goes, where's my 2 waiters? My 2 best men.
My 2 heavy left-footed waiters, yeah.
Oh my god, looking at the 2 unconscious bodies. And one of them has died.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to go that serious, but I feel like that's
This
a...
is taking a dark turn.
To stick around.
No, I feel like I'd leave immediate. Dude hits his head and he's not getting up off the ground. I'm leaving. I'm not following up with what. This had nothing to do with me. I don't want to deal with the police reports that are going to ask me if I witnessed something. They've got cameras. You guys can handle it.
You go home. And, oh man, this was such a terrible evening. Ring ring.
Moshi Moshi.
You don't know me, but I'm the wife of the waiter who served you this evening.
Oh, Jessica Robbins. Yes. How's it going?
Well, not so good. My husband is dead.
What?
I know, and this may sound odd, but would you come to the funeral?
What?
Fuck no.
He was dedicated to serving people, and I remember he said, the very last person I serve on the job is the person I want to come to my funeral.
Oh, for the love of fuck. Okay, fine.
It would mean the world to me.
Fine. I'll
Is that
consider
wild,
it,
though?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I guess. My concern would be that they're trying to murder me.
So you're at the wake.
What? Okay, fine, whatever.
You're at the wake, and the
You already
wife comes
agreed.
up, and she goes...
I swear to God, if she asked me to speak at this thing.
No, she comes up, she goes, hey, thank you so much for coming here. I brought you a drink. What do? Do you say anything?
No, it's the same thing. The first dude hit his head, you know, the sympathy's on him. At this point, this girl must be getting, fucking flashbacks to how her husband just died. No, I'm not fucking saying anything. I'm helping her off the ground. It's okay. Don't sweat it. I brought extra shorts. That's a thing I do now. I'm also wearing shorts to a funeral for some reason.
I think that's kind of how
It's
Yeah,
called
I
business
don't know what
casual.
else to do here. I feel like I played that pretty well.
All right. Well, I think we've taught people a valuable lesson, so that's what you do.
If you ever get a drink spilled on you,
3 times.
make an
and the
effort
guy
and
dies.
attend the funeral. Yeah.
Hypothetical.
Me and your mother. We've Samito, we're going out to dinner. You just entertain yourself. There's hot dogs thawing in the sink,
This is hitting really close to home.
and we leave. Drive away. You can hear the
Is that
car
you,
pulling
Nither?
away. And then you put on Titanic, right? And we've never seen Titanic,
Right.
Anyway, you're loving the movie. It's great. It's a great movie. Then it gets to the bit where Jack and Kate are having their romance, and they're in the back of the old-timey car, and it's all steamy.
Right.
Oh, well, it was the restaurant was closed because of the COVID. I can't believe we left the house. Samito, what are you watching?
Titanic.
I guess one of two things. I would either turn off the TV and just pretend to be passed out.
No. We've like...
No, I get that. No, I get that. That's still what I would do.
Wait, so we've busted through the door. We've seen you. We've seen you with your eyes open watching the movie. And then you would just, close your eyes and turn off the television? And pretend-
I've been asleep. I haven't been
Illusion
watching TV for
100.
an hour. I fell asleep an hour ago.
That's a hunter.
Either that. What the fuck else are you gonna do? You know what I mean? My parents are Muslim. That would have been like a very big deal, I imagine.
No, but you were actively watching the movie, right? We came in and we saw you with your eyes open, right?
No, I get that. I'm saying I would still pretend to be asleep.
You would still pretend to be asleep, just sitting up.
I think that would be my gut reaction if I had never been caught with anything and I was really young, 9 or 10, and I really
would
felt
you
like I
do?
was getting away with something.
Would you make the snoring noises?
No, hell no. Well, I snore. That's the thing. But I guess, yeah, either that or be or maybe not pretend to be asleep, but maybe pretend to have just woken up and gone, the TV's been on. I have no idea what this was. You guys woke
Look, son,
me up.
we're not buying that you're asleep. Why were you watching this movie? Why were you watching this? This looks like an adult film. There are sex scenes in here. What is this? What are you watching?
I would tell them I thought it was an action movie.
What kind of I can see some action. There's plenty of action in this movie, Samito.
Right before this, I swear, James Bond was on. They were shooting each other. This must be a scene in the movie. I have no idea. If it's on the TV, that's the thing. If you get caught on the computer, it's different because you're not just watching Titanic on the computer. You pulled up that adult film. That's happened exactly once, and I told my dad it was a pop-up, and I need to update my antivirus.
People
One time,
tend to be
my dad found my phone. He's like, "What the fuck is this on this?" I'm like, "My friend borrowed my phone." He goes, "I ain't buying that shit." I'm like, "I'm in 6th grade. What am I supposed to say?"
You took just clear history. Come on.
I didn't even use incognito. I don't think either.
What?
I
Look
was
at this
stupid
dude.
back then, bro.
Yeah, you were dumb.
I didn't have the Nither IQ.
No one does.
Now you ruined it. Now you're just taking away from your modesty and just making it look like you're an asshole.
It's working.
Yes, my plan.
one at a time when you get the trolley. It'd be rude to sort of push forward. But you could.
Right.
You get your trolley, and technically, you could fill your trolley with stuff, and then just go, I'm done shopping.
Yeah.
And leave. That's not stealing, that's just moving shit around.
It is,
And
yeah.
you could, look in other people's trolleys, just stare at it and kind of go, oh, that's interesting shopping. And then maybe take a couple of the things you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Doesn't
such a
belong to
dick
them.
move,
it's
though.
It's not theft.
Yeah, an intent to buy does not make it your possession, yeah. You could take a grape, because it doesn't hurt the integrity of the rest of the bunch of grapes.
No, but what if you look at the bunch of grapes and you go, how come this vine has one missing?
Well, that's more of a Karen thing to do. That's not a reasonable... Nah, there should be at least 3 more grapes on
He's
this.
evolved.
Like,
Then how
what?
come-
They pick it off by the
Are
bottom?
you allowed to open the punnet of blueberries and take one blueberry?
Yeah, well, I think the etiquette there is if nobody's going to notice when they're buying the thing of blueberries or strawberries or grapes, right? You can't take a hot dog out of the pack of hot dog. That's way too fucking obvious.
Hey, ladies, want to see a real VP? The Nord signal. Quick. To the Nord hole. NordVPN, man. People just don't know how much money they can
It's
save
Shadow
using
Man.
NordVPN. I need you to get out there and save them. You got it, Chief. Time to suit up. Sorry, citizen. I need this more than you do.
Help, that man just stole my purse.
Jotaro.
That's rough. You know, you can get cheaper prices on purses and aprons and other girly items by using international pricing through nordvpn.com/incognito and get 68% off a 2-year plan and a free month also. You're welcome. Ooh.
Region-specific pricing on Steam. What the hell?
I know, right? Cheaper games on Steam. You are welcome.
Oops.
Grab that.
That's
Rejoice,
scientifically
good
not
people.
possible.
Share in the
Mythbusters.
spoils of my savings. Using
Not
the
scientifically
URL
possible.
nordvpn.com/incognito to get 68% off 2-year plan. Why not? Alright, this city oh, looks like the work has already been done. He's the VPN this city needs. Douche. But not the one it deserves. Douche. So anyway, ladies, you can save with NordVPN. He watches over us. Douche. 68% off a 2-year plan. Douche.
But it's not 69%. No.
My dad doesn't understand the internet fully well yet. He's got an iPad now.
Yeah.
But maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago, whenever my mom went to visit our home country, she went on her own because I refused to go. Because all I do is eat street food and get sick, right?
Yeah.
So I get home one day, I can hear that the TV's on, you know, like the static or whatever. So I was like, oh, my dad's in the living room.
Yeah.
Open the door, and my dad's watching porn in the living room.
Oh my god.
I don't think he says anything. Maybe he just gives like a oh, you know. He just sort of jumped up a bit, and I just sort of put my head down and then went into my room. And then, like an hour later, half an hour later, I'm like going to get a glass of water, and he's like, "Hey, did you catch what was on the TV?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Don't tell your mom." And I was like, "Why would I tell mom? Why the fuck would I? Why the fuck would
Do
I?
I
have
want to
that
get beat?
conversation with
No.
Mom?
I bet that was a relief though. As soon as someone else is brought into the dynamic, like, don't tell your mom. I bet it's like, oh, thank God. This isn't about the awkwardness between me and him now.
Yeah, it very much was, because later we did have a smart TV, and my dad comes to me one day and goes, "Hey, how do you delete the search history on YouTube?" And I was like, "I need to teach you how to do this, actually. You need to know how to do this." So I go down to the search history, and his most recent searches were like food, coffee, blah, 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 whatever. And then I click into that tab, and the 4 searches after that are like porn stars. And I was like, okay. And he was like, wait, don't do that porn. I was like, Will, I know what is, I understand this. Here's the button to clear the search history. And he was like, okay, cool. And then a year after that, not that long ago, I get him an iPad. And he calls me, and he goes, "Samet, your mom was out of the house." So I was like, all right, I'll be by.
Here's one thing I've noticed. 5G. People say, oh, that's ridiculous. 5G ain't gonna hurt you. And I agree.
Oh, okay.
If you start going on about 5G towers, yada, 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 you know, people mostly tune out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
believe that
listening.
you're fucking insane.
Yeah, exactly. But let's say you went to someone's house and you took their Wi-Fi router,
Okay.
and then started holding it next to their baby's head.
Right.
All of a sudden, you'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I feel like that's more etiquette
If you,
around
had
babies.
if you held a brick above their head
yeah, but
or a
it's like,
baseball
hold on a
bat.
minute. I thought you didn't believe it whatsoever. But as soon as you put it next to their baby's soft skull,
Right.
they'll go, well, don't do that, please.
Right. At the very least, yeah. Could you not?
Yeah.
Just
I feel
break
like if
into
you
a
drop the
random
stakes
person's
just
house
a little
and
bit.
do
Like if instead of your newborn baby, it's like your dog or something. I feel like much more people would be like, I mean, yeah, that's weird, but whatever. It's not gonna hurt anything. I feel like you introduce anything to a baby, it just sets the stakes too high.
Yeah.
Oh, the safety's off. It's like I don't care if the safety's on. Dude.
Safety's
Just get it
off,
away
yeah.
from the baby.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, you could be like, there's no bullet in the chamber. There's no magazine in the gun. This thing is just a replica.
Yeah.
It's only a cap gun anyway.
Can I pull the trigger? No. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You could probably have something that couldn't even be very dangerous.
Chaotic
like,
neutral.
You could have 2 spoons.
Yeah, I was
You could
about
have
to
2
say, yeah,
spoons.
something like a spatula, yeah. 2 spoons, and just hold them next to a baby's
Yeah.
head. Eventually, someone would tell you to stop.
Yeah, yo, get away from my baby, you weird hobo. Like, what are you doing with 2 spoons?
Just holding 2 spoons, what's the problem?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever had situations where you've done something wrong, but it's too complicated in the moment to explain what you've done wrong, and you just have to kind of give up? Okay, so this happened to me once. I was at a dinner, and there were maybe a dozen of us, and we're all at this table. It's like an outdoor setting, and we're joking around. I think we were talking about being rude to wait staff.
Right.
I said, oh yeah, like the French, where they just put their hand in the air and snap their fingers and say garçon.
Right.
And I did that motion, and then a waiter saw it and came over.
Right.
And I was mortified because effectively I had just done the thing.
Right.
I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring you over like that. And he had this look on his face like, what? And then I'm like trying to explain it, and there's like a dozen of us there, and it's like loud in a restaurant, and it's like I've just done like the rudest thing, and then it's like there's no way to explain it, and so you just go, yeah,
Can I
I'll
get some
have
more
the
bread?
chicken schnitzel, please.
At least in a French accent. Come on. At least pretend you're a French tourist.
Yeah, and then it must have been like other people at other tables had seen it as well. It's like, I can't go over to them and explain to them.
Yeah, right.
Has anything like that ever happened to you?
So I'm plant sitting at one of the neighbors' houses.
Right.
So I'm supposed to go to the house every day or every other day.
Okay.
Dump some fish food in the fish tank, water the plants,
Barber!
and not order any
Barber.
pay-per-view porn on their TV. They didn't explicitly say that last part.
Watch NFL games live all season long.
Just
Link.
get a fucking universal remote. Just
TV.
change the channel.
Jack Pringles flavors. Make new ones.
How much do you think Pringles paid these people?
Hardly anything. Hey, you guys want to stop?
But I learned this after the fact.
Hey, how old are you?
I mean, I wasn't 10, so 13, 14 maybe.
Okay.
They have a smart TV. I don't have cable, but I've never just had lone access to pay-per-view and being able to order stuff. So I'm browsing through the TV. I'm just watching TV. Who's going to get mad at the plant sitter watching TV, right? And I'm browsing through the sections, and I find the sections that say adult only or XXX or 18 plus or whatever. Everything's got a free preview. So I'm watching the free previews. You know, at this point, like, I remember specifically thinking, I was like, this is wrong. I don't want to get caught doing this, but I have to know what a vagina looks like because I have no clue. Right? I must have been younger.
That's
Let's
what
say
porn
12.
is for, though.
And I was like,
Right.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a scene. I'm going to find something where a girl shows her vagina, and then I'm out of here. And then I'm going to be more knowledgeable than when I went in, and this will be a net positive for me. And I'm supposed to get paid $60 for house sitting their place for 9 days. And she calls me over, gives me a text, maybe knocks on my door. I don't remember how we got in communication that day. And she sits me down, and she goes, did you order anything on the TV? And I was like, I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. And she was like, we got a receipt for, you know, a certain film that we know was an adult film. And immediately she goes, I'm not going to tell your parents, but did you order something on the TV? And I was like, I flipped through the TV. I clicked on some buttons. I swear I don't remember ordering anything of that nature. Turns out I didn't actually watch a free preview. I did, in fact, order something that was $25 that she took out of the money that she was going to pay me. And I was like, cool. All right, I'm going to go home.
Yeah, so she just wanted the honesty out of you.
Yeah, and I couldn't even give
Yeah.
her that. I mean, they live in the neighborhood, so I see them, like, walking their dog and stuff. At some point, her husband had walked up and was like, just admit that you ordered something on the TV. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And then we stopped talking after that.
I'm not admitting. That's my grave.
Camping.
Okay.
I can't imagine any other time that I would be as polite as when I'm going fucking camping. You know, you run into another tent, say, you've got absolutely no idea what these people could be like.
Sure.
They could kill you and probably get away with it.
That's true.
If I ran across someone else and their tent, I would not be getting anywhere near their tent.
Yeah.
I would be standing about 30 feet away and be going, hello?
Right,
Hello?"
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like walk up to the tent and like unzip it or knock on the tent. Hello? Oh!
Hello.
Do you want to give a
Hello.
rundown on why you don't shake with your left hand?
Yeah, so considering that...
The I don't know
What?
glad that he's getting ads on his videos, but
Who's ready to show who's the cheese? I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
Official sponsor of the college football playoff.
that everybody is right-handed. The right hand is always used for eating, and the left hand is always used for cleaning yourself on the toilet.
That's right, and also, usually you hold your sword with the right hand as well, so it shows, oh, I don't have anything dangerous in my hand.
Right.
But, problem with that, I have seen a lot of cute, right? That's nice.
Right.
But E is holding his left hand.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, is there an etiquette between, like, who gets the right hand and who gets the left hand?
Who's
You
the
know what I'm
bitch?
saying?
Yeah, probably not.
Is he, like, the submissive one then?
It's not. So they.
We'll
Why
never
barbers
know.
feel like it's okay to put their dick on your hand while they're cutting your hair.
Wait, what?
That's true.
That's a thing. I've never said that to somebody, and they've had no idea what I'm talking about.
Yup.
But a good portion of the time, it's like, come on, man. It's like the third time this
Yup.
haircut. Like, what? You can tell me to lean to a side, so you don't need to fucking stretch
Only
over.
girls
Dude.
cut my
Yep,
hair,
I
so
know
I wouldn't
exactly
know.
what you mean.
Have you ever said anything?
No,
Neither
but
has
I
gotten
always
his hair
move,
cut in
and
14 years.
the sheer fact that you've moved.
That's a sensitive enough area that they're like, oh, wait a second.
Looks
a
like
signal,
freaking Kamakura.
yeah.
Maybe I should stop doing what I'm doing.
I still haven't figured out. I don't know where to look. Someone's got me in a chair, and they've put me in front of a mirror, and it's like, I guess I just
Look at my
stare
face.
at myself.
Right.
I can't stare at the barber. That's no good. Imagine just making eye contact with someone the whole time they're trying to cut your hair.
Yeah.
Feels wrong. But then you just like, what, staring into space, having like an existential crisis in the mirror.
What am I? Who am I?
And a lot of the time, unless
Why
you've
am
got like
I?
AirPods or something, if you've got headphones, you can't exactly wear them while you're getting your hair cut.
You never tell them that you didn't like the haircut.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a meme that was like, yo, after my barber does my shit, if he holds up the mirror and that mirror is a picture of him fucking my mom, I'd still be like, yeah, man, looks great, dude, thank you. I remember I was at the beach in LA when we
Hey,
went to
Santa
VidCon,
Monica!
and me and my girlfriend saw people riding up and down the beaches on these double bicycles where the seats are like side by side, and they all advertised the same little shack where you could rent the bikes. So I went in and I was looking at the thing and I was like, I think it's $36 for half an hour, but that seems like a lot for a bike. And there's 9
Yeah.
bikes outside. Like hardly anybody's buying these things. The
I'm gonna
dude
ride
working
that
there must have
tricycle
overheard me say
down
this
there.
out loud to my girlfriend. But I went to make sure and I asked him and I was like, hey, how much are the bikes? And he was like, it's going to be too much for you, buddy.
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay, so it must be the $36 for half an hour, which, yeah, it does seem like way too much.
What if rude asshole? It's too expensive for you.
Yeah.
Bruh. You know what you're
Fucking
supposed to do in that
racists.
situation? What you do is you go to your local bike store, alright? And then you buy like 8 bikes.
Open a bike store next to him.
No, then you walk back to the rental place and you hold 4 of the bikes in each hand. And you go, you work on commission, right? Big mistake. Huge. Dun, 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 dun. Fucking weird.
Pretty woman.
Look at my big dick.
Alright, Samito, I'm afraid I'm phasing through the floor right now. That means it's time to leave. Goodbye.
Is he gone? Has he phased through the floor? All right. Twitch.tv/Sumeto Media.
Hey, what are you doing?
I was recording a thing for my channel.
Alright, well, looks like the room is spinning. That's your cue to leave. Leave my house, please.
Okay. As I low budget animate my way over to stage left. See you in a month.
Goodbye.
Bare naked granola. Satisfying enough for a bear, clean enough.
All right, how was that?
Pretty good.
I think it was probably one of his better ones. I can't tell if it was you laughing or the guys laughing. Were you laughing through it?
Yeah.
Fucking Asmongold, the porn star.
Oh my god, ja, het zou overzet.
Fucking Belle Delphine was on that too. She's a porn star.
Ooh.
She posts some fucking weird ass videos.
Mhm.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy that just reviews the fucking pay money for basically free porn?
Huh?
OnlyFans. The guy reviews who reviews OnlyFans? Quite?
I don't know.
I don't know who the fuck.
Uh,
I died. Oh, my fucking neck, bro. Well, everybody,
know.
thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for JoJo tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.